What's up guys, my name is Play. Welcome to another episode of Winnipeg Jets Be series. And before we will actually go into the simulation, I have several announcements to make. First announcement is that this series, Winnipeg BGM, we are about to begin year number 4. I think that we will go maybe 5, so it's 2 more years, or maybe 6. It depends on how well we will be progressing. And also I think that it will be the last GM mode on next gen for this year, because we honestly tried this GM mode and you have seen it. You have been here with me throughout this 3 full years and 1 year that we just begun, and we can see that this mode is kind of flawed. Personally, I don't like that it's not really responsive. It's kind of laggy. Things take a lot of time, and don't get me wrong, NHL 14 and old gen NHL 15 GM mode is also really flawed, but and I would love to see a lot of improvements from there, but this game is kind of more flawed. This is kind of a regression from that mode, so I think it will be a lot of fun to do it on old gen. And because it's Black Friday, I picked up NHL 15 for my PS3, and it was something around $20, which is about exactly the amount that I'm ready to pay for it. And I think that we will stick to it for the rest of the year. And I'm really looking forward to hearing from you guys. What do you think about that? And maybe I am wrong. Maybe you enjoy this next gen GM mode much more than you would have enjoyed old gen. Maybe we should do both. So please tell me what you think. Another thing, and this is kind of the main announcement, is that soon, even before we will finish off this GM mode, I will start another one on old gen. And thing about that, I don't want it to be like the usual one. I don't want to go like in the future, which I might do sometime this year. We have basically 9 months before NHL 16, and we have a lot of time to have a lot of fun in GM modes. So maybe I will do this kind of GM. You should check out, I have a playlist. If I will not forget, I would leave the link in the description what is GM in the future is. But GM mode that I will be starting very soon, I want it to be, extra hard. So I want it to be not just, simple rebuilding. I want it to be a rebuilding without really any trading assets, without any advantages, without young prospects. So what I have in mind is I want to do a sort of expansion team. I want to delete the team from the NHL right now, because it has to be 30 teams, and mess up with their roster. Not just change the name of the team, but mess up with the roster completely. For example, if you remember, I think it was season 2000 or 2001. Yeah, I think it was year before the season 2000 and 2001. NHL, they had their last expansion, and Minnesota Wild and Nashville Predators were added to the league, and they had an expansion draft. So team were able to protect certain number of players on their roster, and new teams could have chosen between the rest of the players. So I want to do something like that, because, well, you basically only can get really mediocre players in this sort of expansion. Of course, I will have to do it manually. You can set a custom roster on old gen NHL 15, and I will do it. I will kind of look at it. I will see what will happen, and I just want to hear if you guys will be interested in it, if you think it will be a nice idea. And the idea is not just do something original, which is always good, but also I want to do it like really hard. If you have just a young team and you get a draft picks, it's kind of easier because you have something to build your team around. But when you are an expansion team, you usually have nothing. You only have some, roster filling players, like team full of 3rd and 4th liners, something like that. So please let me know what you think about it. And I want it to be like really hardcore GM mode. I want it to be like super hard. And I would love to hear what do you think about it. And I think that this is all the announcements that I have. Also, please tell me other suggestions for GM mode. Suggest your team, suggest the twist of the GM mode that you want to see. Because when we will be done with this GM mode, we will start another one. So we will have 2 GM modes running. One starting basically, I don't know, in a week, and another one pretty soon when we will be done with this one. So I need a lot of your ideas. I need your opinions on what I suggested and all that things. And I appreciate and value all your input and your feedback. So I hope you will give me a lot of that. Okay, and now let's continue with this particular GM mode. You can see that this is the lines. We already settled all the lines, and we are ready to sim, and we will be able to sim a big portion of the year probably, which I enjoy. And this is the lines that you can see. If you missed the last couple of episodes, we made some trades. We got rid of Little, and we got rid of Grigorenko. We traded him away for a draft pick because we had our youngsters coming up. Ehlers, Barbashev. Our third line basically is the new one completely, and I'm not really looking forward to see them score a lot, but I just want them to play really solid defense, which will be hard to do because both Ehlers and Barbashev are 3-star defense, and Quinton Howden is a good defensive player, but he can do all the defensive work himself. And top 6 is looking solid as well. I figured out that Toffoli should be on the second line because, well, Edom, he progresses nicely, and I want to give him a shot. Toffoli was not impressive last couple of years, so I think it's a right move to try it. And of course, McDavid, he is starting the year as the first liner. He had his full first year in the NHL, and this is not his rookie year, and I have really high expectations. Well, I think that we need really stop talking, and we need to start simulating, and I will try to do it quickly. And probably we will go right here to the end of the November, and we will look at all the stats. Okay, yeah, I think our salary cap is fine, and no salaries will be adjusted because we are too high or too low. The problem is too low usually. Nashville, they were the leaders. Yeah, nice start. Maybe we are just clicking this year. This happens sometimes. We actually have all the pieces that we need. We have. I forgot to show you our defense, and I can name it to you right now. Basically, we had scouting assignment. We need to do some scouting. Okay, WHL. I don't know. I think it's not a lot of prospects, and I don't know what's up with that. If you know, please tell me why is only 17 forward prospects, or 19, I can't remember, is in the WHL. Usually it's, I don't know, it's like 200 prospects or something like that in the WHL alone. So I really don't know what's up with that. What I was saying about our defense, what do we have? We have Riley and Bogosian. He was promoted, sorta. On the second line, we have this Swedish kid from Edmonton. You know who I'm talking about. We Clefbaum. Yeah. He's Clefbaum. He's playing with. Who's he playing with? I really don't remember. Billy was traded away. With Cody Franson probably. Yeah, with Cody Franson. And on the third line we have Billy was traded away. We have Kitchton and this new guy that we have. We drafted him. Man, I forgot, but you know who I mean. Raymond, I think. Yeah, I think Raymond. I'm not sure. And looks like we have a nice start to our year. Maybe not so. Yeah, we have 3 losses. We lost both to Capitals and Florida. That's not good. Yes, shutout loss. Well, 1-0. It's. I was looking at the wrong team. Yeah, we have 6-2 record. This is actually pretty nice. To be honest, I'm really excited to kind of come back to all GM modes because I always thought I kind of liked this one on the next gen at first, but kind of this flaws and it feels sluggish. You need to spend a lot of times to do something, and also I kind of cut away big pieces Sometimes I cut away, big loading times for you guys, and it's really, really weird. But everybody was thinking that PS3 NHL 14, for example, version was sluggish, and they wanted it to be faster, but it did not happen. It was actually worse. So I kind of want to come back to it, and I don't know what's up with us, but we are winning. I don't know, maybe McDavid is really showing off his potential. I think he's listed as the franchise type of, or elite. I think franchise. So yeah, he's a 5-star. So he's not only growing fast, he's actually performing really well. And we are the main news, of course, of the NHL. It's like, okay, good year for the rookies. If it meant anything, I would have been glad, but usually they say it's going to be weak, okay, or bad, but it doesn't really mean anything. You kind of have the same drafting pool with the same probability of getting somebody. Yeah, 11-3. Yeah, we're like Tampa in real life a couple years ago when they started the year like 10-0. Well, maybe not 10-0. And they were surprising. Before that, maybe the year before that, Chicago started like 20. They won or have had points in like 20 first games. So, but it was Chicago. Everybody was kind of expecting that. But Tampa, they were really new, and it was great. And we are, the main story. Yeah, a lot of people would have been following Winnipeg if they had such a roster. We have basically the team that is destined for success. This is like no-brainer because we have all our roster. Our top 6 is full of young prospects. The oldest guy we have is like Kane. He's like 26 by now, and yeah, he's kind of the veteran on our team. Everybody else, including our defense, including our goalie, everybody is so young, and it's just amazing. It's incredible. This type of team, if they are managed right, because I cannot really think of an example, but there are a lot of examples when a team like that, team that was kind of destined for success, did not really get it, because you need to play it smart. But yeah, we will be playing it smart. You know that we will do. Yeah, we kind of came back to earth. We lost 3 of the last 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the last 8. So yeah, 14-6-1. This is kind of a you see, this is our division. Yeah, we are having an amazing record, but we're still third in our division. Well, at least it kind of guarantees us playoff spot. Let's look at the team stats first. Yeah, it's pretty tough. So we basically, we have less games, so technically we can be first in our division. Let's look at the entire league. We will be pretty high up there. Yeah, 6th. Yeah, this is kind of a growth that I'm really happy with. I really enjoyed seeing it. Goals for per game. Yeah, we're like 5th. Yeah, that's amazing. And goals against per game, yeah, we are also good. Oh, look at that. We are first. So yeah, this is kind of a recipe for success. Being 5th in goals scored and first in goals against. This is just incredible. Penalty kill, also good. 4th. And power play, I missed it. Yeah, power play, yeah. We are, something like 9th. Yeah, I think we are 9th. That's fine. And let's look at the home. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to come and see Winnipeg Jets at home. Only 1 loss in 9 games. Away record is pretty much, okay, let's see who's doing it for us. We can already see that McDavid is doing that, and this is kind of a great thing. It's nice to see, 21 games, 26 points. He will not be listed as a rookie, I think. And Kane, Toffoli, looks like everybody on our top 6 is producing. Gaudreau is the worst man on our, let's look at the forwards only. You see, those 6 people all producing. Wonderful. Scheifele is doing a nice job. Edom is playing more of an assist man. Yeah, it's all working. Barbashev scored his first goal of the NHL. Frolik is doing fine. Howden with the 3 goals. Yeah, Ehlers, he scored 3 already. Yeah, that's all fine. Let's look at the defenseman. Let's see if our changes really helped it. Yeah, it's hard to say because plus minus is good for everybody, but yeah, Morgan Riley is showing his offensive skills as always. Kitchton playing top six. Well, he's playing power play, so maybe this is the case. This is the reason. Clefbaum is doing nicely. Yeah, Bogosian still is a minus defender. Yeah, he's 27, so well, of course he's in our range group, kinda, but I just don't like him. I don't like the way he plays. I think he's not good. Raymond, he is leading all the defenders in goal scoring with 4 on his debut. I'm sorry, debut year, and if they see the problem in his game, he is taking a lot of penalties. 26 minutes already, even more than Bogosian. Clefbaum is kind of aggressive too. Yeah, 75 is low discipline in this game, looks like. And Bogosian, he has 75, and Rayman, he has 78, which is close. Yeah, let's look at the goalies. We kind of need to check. Okay. Oh yeah, games played, perfect. This is just the way I wanted. 17-4. This is exactly the right amount of starting for backup and young starter as Gibson is. And yeah, 2.22. I think he's doing pretty well. Save percentage is nice. Williams is kind of holding it together, and nothing much I want from him, so it will be fine. By the way, I can't remember. We looked at the awards. Yeah, we did. Who won? Calder. Oh yeah, Druin won. Calder Memorial. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, McDavid really did not have a chance. If we let him play in the juniors and he would have came out this year, he would be like a perfect candidate for, you know what I'm saying, for Calder Trophy. But we needed him, and this was my managerial decision, and I think team benefited from it, and I think that his growth was better because of it. I don't think that he would have reached 87. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Because he was listed as the third liner, and we played him as the third liner, and I think it was the right call. I stand by it. It's kind of, I don't know, in all the sports, it's kind of a tough thing, you know, because sometimes prospects, they develop right to be dominant in their first year. Sometimes they have to struggle for maybe a season or two. This is kind of a Oh, by the way, Toronto, they had a couple of strong seasons, but looks like their contract situation really got to them. The fact that Morgan Riley is playing on our team probably hurts them a lot. So, yeah, I like to see that. I mean, I don't wish any bad things for Toronto. I like to see that Morgan Riley is playing for Winnipeg, and he's playing really successfully. Yeah, we're actually started to lose some games. Maybe teams, they adapted more to us. I don't know what's up with that. Well, we're not doing so bad, so I think we're fine. I think we won the game against, nice win. 17-8. Yeah, that's kind of good. This is probably good enough for the lead in the division, in the toughest freaking division in the whole NHL, I would say. Maybe some teams are higher, but imagine that. So many good teams in our division, and we have to play more games against tougher teams. I don't know if you are, which is the weakest one? Somewhere on the east. The one where is... I don't know right now. I think it's not that like that, but Washington, I was really... I always kind of sympathize to Washington Capitals because of Alex Ovechkin. Everybody in Russia loves Ovechkin. It's not like it's like a no-brainer. And thing is, they had really weak division. They had Florida, Carolina, Tampa Bay that were not really anything good at that time, and they were guaranteed, third seed every year. They were making playoffs, no questions, and they had a high seed. And this situation is one of the reasons why NHL reformed division system, and I think it was the right move. We got screwed by this reform in the last year with Winnipeg Jets. We were I think 12th in the whole league point-wise, and we were not able to make playoffs. But this is water under the bridge. Okay, how many we have? 4, 7, 10, 12 games, and we have how many wins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, and 1 we went. So basically we are 500. I will not be... Oh, and we're 5th in our division, you see? This is kind of a nightmare. Yeah, McDavid is doing fine. I will not be going anywhere deep. I will just show you the division table. And yeah, it's really tough. It's kind of... We have less games than anybody, and we technically can be 3rd. So yeah, it's a tough race, like it always is in this division. And we have in our division we have good teams, and we have teams on the rise, and nothing else. We have no teams that are in between. I don't know. Oh yeah, right thing. Yeah, we still have time, so we can. I don't know. Can probably go through. I don't know. We will go through the January, and then we will see. I don't want to make this episode too long. And yeah, we need to look at what will happen. Dallas, another team from our division, and yeah, they are a bad team, so I was not really right about bad teams in our division. They are out of the race. Rangers, they have basically same record that we do. I don't know, I guess when we were super hot, it was we were overachieving a little bit, definitely. We are not really that good. So this is kind of our level, I guess. Well, not that. I think that we are on the bad stretch. I think we can do a little bit better. We will see. Okay. QMJHL. Yeah, let's go to the QMJHL. Forwards. I don't know why I'm looking for forwards. I guess because I like our defense. Well, I like our forwards too, and our young goalies and all that other stuff. Okay. Pro Scout can... I don't want to listen to him. I don't want to make trades just to make trades. I like our teams, and I know when to make trades. Oh, another tough stretch. Look at that. Minnesota. If we will do good in the next 3 games, yeah, like that, we will probably be high in our division. Because all those games are really, I don't know how to say it in English. In Russian, we would say something like game for the 4 points. Because you play with your competitor. Okay, we lost to Columbus, but yeah, I stopped the simulation because I wanted to see. Yeah, we're 4th, but it's even closer now. I will show you. I know that I'm kind of wasting time, but yeah, you see, it's so tough. We are 1 point away from the 2nd place, and even 1st place is not that far away. Yeah, St. Louis, they kind of losing it, I guess. So yeah, we will see. We will see. McDavid, how many games we have? 43, and he has 47 points. So he's over points per game, which is always nice to see. And I think we kind of need to make a decision. You know what? Let's go to the end of the January, and we will stop it here. Because, yeah, I think it will be a nice division. We will still have time before the trading deadline, and also we can have some chunk of season to be simulated in the next episode. So I think it's a right way to do. We don't need to go further than January. We will have 2.5 months. We went through November, December, and January, and also October. So it's 3.5 months. And for the next episode, we have to do 2.5 months and the season wrap up. So I think it's a nice division. So one season is simulated in 2 episodes. That's nice. Okay, LA is doing good. We lost to them. They were bad for some time. I hate that you cannot really see team's roster. Rangers, yeah, they basically... Oh, nice win. Nice win at home against Rangers. Ottawa, yeah, we lost to them. Yeah. After the first month, of course, I thought that we kind of guarantee ourselves playoff spot, but as you can see, it's not that easy. And it's all because of our division. It's really, really tough. 25, 18, and 4 after 3.5 months. We are 4th in our division, but we are in a playoff spot. Yeah, we can go through all the stats before we'll finish. Yeah, let's go with the Western Conference. Yeah, we hold the playoff spot. Just the same way we did it last year. And yeah, St. Louis, Dallas Stars is... Well, they're not really that far away. They kind of got it together. And they are pushing for the 500. I think that they are hot at the moment. I just want to see it. Yeah, 7-3. Yeah. Dallas Stars are really, really hot. Okay, let's go to the entire league. We are, I think, 3, 6, 10, 11, 12th. Yeah, I guess. 12th place. We're scoring some goals. Yeah, we are about 10th. 9th, I think. Yeah, we're 9th in goals scored. Goals against, this is the stat that really got bad. Well, not too bad because we are 9th too. And power play, yeah, we're still decent. Yeah, 10th or 11th in power play. And penalty kill, I think we are doing fine as well. Yeah, we're 5th, so no reason to change anything there. Still good at home, kind of bad away, and kind of so-so in the last 10 games. So yeah, this is the team stats. Let's see who is doing what for us individually. And we kind of saw the pace. And we can kind of compare. And also I want to show you guys progress reports because I know a lot of you wants to see them. Yeah, McDavid, 47 games, 52 points. And looks like Kane finally got something that he did not really have all these years in Winnipeg. He got the center that's really, really helping him score in goals. And he's already have 25 goals. So he's on the pace. Technically, well, at least 40 goal season. Yeah, maybe even 45 goal season. This is something that Kane, I think he never achieved it. I want to see his full career stat. This is the only great thing that I like, that we can see all the career stats. And yeah, he had 30 goal seasons, but that's basically it. Not more than that. Whoa! This game is glitchy, you see? We don't see the stats for the years between this and that. Yeah, this is the main problem with this game. It's really, they haven't finished it. It should be tested and improved for a long, long time. Okay, Scheifele, he's doing fine. Where is Edom? Yeah, Edom, I don't really like Edom. I don't like the plus. We will look at the plus minus. Okay, so Toffoli, he has 23 goals scored. Edom has only 10. So, okay, maybe Toffoli is really showing us that he deserves, playing first line. What do you think about it? I think that we might want to try him there. I want to hear what you think. Okay, Frolic is really producing. He's kind of a blue collar player for us. He is doing nice job on the fourth line. Some depth goal scoring is always good. And I kind of hate the way that our first line is such a big minus. You see, our second line is doing fine. Toffoli is 0, Scheifele is -1, Gaudreau is -2, but our first line is -14, -7, -8. Yeah, I really want to change things up. So, unless you guys really think it's a bad idea, I will switch Edam and Toffoli to see what happens, because we kind of need some sort of boost. Yeah, third line, they are not really doing that much, or offensively or defensively, because, well, that's kind of the way it goes. We have 2 playmakers there, so it's not too good. Yeah, minus. Yeah, I think that Edam is the worst forward, and it only can mean that he's not really doing that fine of a job defensively. And yeah, he's not really. Well, no, his defensive stats is actually okay, and his physical stats are also okay. So yeah, I think I will switch him up with Toffoli, who is having a great year so far. 23 goals, only 2 goals behind Kane. Maybe it will be a bad idea, but we can always change it back, so I don't see any problems here. Okay. Bogosian and Riley also doing a bad job. Maybe it's time for Bogosian to go, you know. Maybe he is the factor that is really pushing us forward. This is not okay, you know. And Morgan Riley, if his stats are not glitching, let's see. Yeah, they're glitching as well, you see. Those stats in the middle, we cannot really see them, and this is really bad. And shame on you, EA. That's all that I can say. What am I saying? Yeah, but I think that he did not really have that bad plus minus. And he's offensive defenseman, so Bogosian should be extra careful about that, and looks like he isn't. So maybe it's really time for Bogosian to go, you know, just for some better defensemen. And his penalty minutes are off the charts. Well, Raymond's too, but Raymond, even with his penalty minutes, he is still plus defender. And he's still growing, he's young. We have to believe in him. And he's playing top 6. So yeah, Bogosian, I think he is the liability on our team. Gibson, okay, let's see. I see that he went down a little bit. Well, Williams really holding his fort. He is winning as much game as he's losing, basically. And, well, save percentages, it's realistic. A lot of backup defenders have stats like that. And Gibson, 2.6. Yeah, I would take it. Yeah, that's fine. 3 shutouts. Yeah, I will take it from him. We have to remember that best years of John Gibson is clearly ahead of him. He's only freaking 24 years old. And it's just... He is not even close to his prime. I can promise you that. Well, I guess we will end it right here. Like I said, we will finish off the regular season in the next episode. Also, please answer all my questions from the beginning of the video. I'm looking forward to it. And leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.